The shocking announcement. Honda has officially dropped a bombshell that nobody in the auto world saw coming, the reveal of an all-new pickup truck set to hit the market in 2026, with a jaw-dropping starting price of just $9,999. At a time when the average price of a new pickup in the US is hovering above $50,000, Honda's announcement has sent shockwaves through the industry. Automakers like Ford, Toyota, and Chevrolet have dominated the truck market for decades, often pricing their models at levels that make them unaffordable for everyday buyers. But Honda is stepping onto the scene with a bold statement: trucks don't have to break the bank. This announcement wasn't just a casual press release, it felt like a declaration of war against the inflated pricing strategies that have long kept budget-conscious buyers away from truck ownership. By offering a price tag under $10,000, Honda is not only positioning itself as the champion of affordability but also signaling a major shift in how trucks could be marketed, built, and sold in the coming years. Car enthusiasts, industry experts, and potential buyers are already buzzing with excitement, wondering if this could be the start of a new era where trucks aren't just for the wealthy or businesses with deep pockets, but accessible to anyone who needs one. Why this price is a game changer? That's exactly where the conversation gets even more interesting, because a $9,999 pickup truck isn't just a competitive price, it's a potential market disruptor that could flip the entire industry on its head. To put things into perspective, the average full-size pickup now costs more than the median household income in the United States, making truck ownership feel like a luxury rather than a necessity. By breaking the psychological barrier of a 5-digit price tag, Honda is sending a direct challenge to the big three automakers and saying, we can build something useful, reliable, and accessible without forcing customers into decades of debt. This move could force legacy manufacturers like Ford and GM to rethink their pricing strategies, especially as inflation and rising interest rates push more buyers away from expensive new vehicles. But it's not just about affordability, it's about timing. The pickup truck market has been heavily criticized for leaving behind the average working-class consumer, the very demographic that helped make trucks iconic in the first place. By undercutting the competition so dramatically, Honda is appealing to small business owners, tradespeople, and families who need utility but can't justify spending $40,000 or more. If Honda delivers even a modestly capable truck at this price, it could open the doors to a massive untapped market, redefining what value means in the pickup segment. In short, this isn't just a cheap truck, it's a bold strategy that could ignite a price war and reshape the future of the automotive landscape. What we know about the truck's features. Now, the big question everyone's asking is, what exactly are you getting in a pickup truck that costs just $9,999? While Honda has been careful not to reveal every detail, early reports and leaks are painting a fascinating picture. First off, this isn't designed to compete with a Ford F-150 or a Ram 1500 in brute strength, it's expected to be a compact or mid-sized truck, focused on practicality, efficiency, and affordability rather than luxury and extreme towing power. Industry insiders suggest it could be powered by a small but efficient 4-cylinder engine, possibly even with a hybrid option, giving it excellent fuel economy compared to the gas-guzzling behemoths that dominate today's market. That alone could be a huge selling point, as rising fuel costs continue to weigh heavily on consumers. In terms of capability, early projections point to a towing capacity in the range of 2,500 to 3,500 pounds, enough for small trailers, boats, or work equipment, and a payload rating suitable for daily hauling needs. The interior is expected to be minimalist but functional. Think durable cloth seats, a simple but modern infotainment system with smartphone connectivity, and Honda's signature focus on reliability and user-friendly design. Safety will almost certainly be a cornerstone too, as Honda has a track record of including features like collision mitigation braking, lane assist, and adaptive cruise control even in their lower-priced vehicles. If these features carry over into this truck, it won't just be the cheapest option on the market, it might also be one of the safest in its class. Of course, there will be trade-offs. Don't expect luxury leather interiors, massive touchscreens, or off-road packages at this price. But for buyers who just want a reliable, affordable truck to get the job done without frills, Honda seems ready to deliver. The real wild card? Whether Honda plans to offer higher trims with expanded features for those willing to spend more, because that could broaden the truck's appeal far beyond just budget-conscious shoppers. Target market: who is this truck really for? So, with all this talk about Honda's new $9,999 pickup, the obvious question is, who exactly is Honda building this truck for? The answer might surprise you. This truck isn't targeting the traditional, hardcore truck owners who swear by their F-150s, Silverados, or Tundras. Instead, Honda seems to be aiming at a massive but overlooked segment of the market, people who need a truck but can't afford one. Think about small business owners, landscapers, delivery workers, contractors, or even families in rural areas who rely on utility vehicles but have been priced out of the market by today's sky-high prices. For these buyers, Honda's new pickup could be the difference between struggling to keep an old, unreliable vehicle on the road and finally being able to buy something brand new that comes with a warranty and Honda's trusted reliability. Then there's the first-time truck buyer. Many younger consumers, especially Gen Z and millennials, want the practicality of a truck but can't stomach the $500 to $900 monthly payments that come with most new pickups. By offering a truck at under $10,000, Honda is opening the door to an entirely new generation of buyers, people who may have otherwise been forced to stick with compact cars or used vehicles. This strategy could lock in long-term loyalty because once a driver starts with a Honda truck, they may eventually trade up for higher trims or future models. And let's not forget the global angle. Affordable, compact pickups are hugely popular in markets like Asia, South America, and Africa, where trucks are more about utility and less about luxury. By bringing such an accessible price point to the US, Honda could tap into the same mindset, showing that trucks can be tools first, lifestyle statements second. In short, this truck is designed for the working class, the budget-conscious, and anyone who simply wants a no-nonsense vehicle to get the job done without a mountain of debt. Industry shakeup, competitors forced to react. Here's where things really get explosive. Honda's decision to launch a $9,999 pickup isn't just a bold move for itself, it's a direct threat to the giants of the truck market, Ford, Toyota, Chevrolet, and even the rising wave of electric truck makers like Rivian and Tesla. These companies have long relied on the huge profit margins baked into their truck sales. In fact, for automakers like Ford and GM, full-size pickups are their golden goose, generating billions in revenue every year. But with Honda slashing the entry price of truck ownership down to a level that's practically unheard of in modern times, competitors may be forced to rethink their entire strategy. Imagine the pressure this puts on Ford's Maverick or Toyota's Tacoma, both considered affordable trucks, yet they start at more than double Honda's rumored price. This could trigger what experts are already calling a potential price war. If Honda proves there's massive demand for a sub-$10,000 pickup, other automakers will have no choice but to respond. Either they start lowering prices, introduce stripped-down entry-level models, or risk losing a huge chunk of budget-conscious buyers. And it doesn't stop with traditional gas-powered trucks. EV makers, who are currently struggling with high production costs and expensive price tags, could also feel the heat. Rivian's cheapest truck is still out of reach for most buyers, while Tesla's Cybertruck has faced criticism for delays and inflated costs. Honda's move highlights a simple but powerful truth: not everyone wants, or can afford, a $60,000 tech-loaded truck. Sometimes, buyers just want something practical and affordable. What makes this moment so fascinating is how it could reshape not only pricing but also consumer expectations. Once people see that a reliable, brand new truck can be bought for under $10,000, they may start demanding more value from other automakers. This disrupts the status quo and could mark the beginning of a new era where trucks are once again tools for the everyday worker, not just luxury statements on wheels. In short, Honda's play might not just be about selling trucks, it could force the entire industry to relearn what affordable really means. So, there you have it. Honda's shocking move to launch a $9,999 pickup truck in 2026 isn't just another new vehicle announcement, it's a seismic shift that could shake the foundations of the entire auto industry. From giving working-class buyers a long-overdue affordable option, to forcing competitors like Ford, Toyota, and Chevy to rethink their pricing strategies, this truck has the potential to spark a new era of competition and accessibility in the pickup market. Of course, questions remain: will Honda be able to deliver real quality at such a low price? Will rivals slash prices to keep up? And most importantly, is this the start of a new chapter where trucks are once again within reach for the everyday driver? One thing's for sure, 2026 is shaping up to be a year that changes the truck world forever. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming deep dives into the latest car industry bombshells. And let me know in the comments, would you buy Honda's $9,999 pickup, or do you think it's too good to be true? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.